Howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. Today I've got a special preview for you of the new Rockfield map update for update 2.10. Last time Rockfield had a major upgrade was in update 2.1. You thought that was drastic. You ain't seen nothing yet. What do you think? Look interesting? Yeah? Let's look at it a little more closely. My first impression of this map is that it seems huge, with some long sight lines for accurate sniper fire and a ton of crisscrossing paths that offer some amazing opportunities for guerrilla fighter hit and runs by speedy lights and mediums. So first let's have a look at some of the major areas of the map, starting with the spawn locations. Located in the northwest and southeast areas, each team has 2 spawn points, and they're fairly close together. From these locations, you can choose basically 3 different areas of the map to dominate. The center portion is for the most part the lowest elevational area on the map, with outcroppings of boulders and earth creating a myriad of paths crisscrossing with no particular pattern, making it very difficult to get a shot off at a fast-moving enemy. In addition to all these little paths, there are 2 that bisect the map, allowing armor to shift their weight to the side of the map that needs it most. We have this long straight shot from northwest to southeast that a speedy tank could use to quickly put themselves in the enemy's rear, causing all kinds of confusion and disarray. And we have this straight shot from northeast to southwest, where armor can transition to the other side of the map very quickly indeed. Last but certainly not least, this area also contains the cap, right here, slightly off center in the south and west. Our next area, in the north and east of the map, has far less deer paths running here and there, making it easier to secure a flank when moving up. In addition, this area has excellent sightlines to the cap and to the northwest and southeast, making it difficult for enemies to approach unnoticed. And finally, we come to the most highly elevated area on the map. Large embankments here overlook cap and also provide peekaboom cover, and a generous smattering of other rocks and man-made bunkers dot the area, providing ample cover. In fact, my 2 favorite spots from the previous version are still here. The berms here on either side of the road down to cap, although I find their usefulness negated somewhat by these positions on this nearby bunker that overlooks the cap zone. I predict that most tanks will fight in this area, likely mediums first, who will then give way to the slowly advancing heavy tanks and then join in furious battles around cap and the surrounding areas. One last item in this area is something borrowed from the current version of Rockfield and something completely new. Drive up to the door of the mountain tunnel here and look closely at the right-hand door, and you will see the language of Mordor, which I will not utter here. Have a close look at the doors here as well now. If you remember, these doors in the current version are completely closed. But here in the new version, well, one is open, just a crack, maybe enough to see inside. But I'll let you discover that for yourself, not spoil it for you. Well folks, that's my quick preview of the Rockfield map update. I really like this map. I think it will become one of my favorites in short order once we get to play on it regularly. I really think the diversity of the terrain will allow for its use in Clan Wars. I think it'll be a great map there. And other game modes like they have in WAT PC, like Assault mode where you have to either defend the base or capture the enemy's base. Standard battle where each team has a cap area, and maybe a 3-flag domination scenario. You could have them running up and down the center of that run there. Unfortunately, that's just my own wish list. That's still up to the big head honchos of wargaming, but you never know. I think the map would suit those things. It's up to them whether we get to do that or not one day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and be sure to check out the Facebook and Twitter pages for other relevant and interesting information that doesn't make it into the videos. Thanks very much for stopping by. I will catch you next time.